Oh my God, it is going to happen, folks. It is going to happen. It could happen. I have no words. If Alabama loses to Auburn, they have this it. Also, I get the little decoration going in the background. Oh, and then an Alabama. Okay, glad there's an Alabama player down. As a Sooners fan, that's good. That means they don't ever lose. They lost another man. However, as a human person, I'm sorry. That's very sad to see someone go down like that. So, as a fan, I like the fact that Alabama's getting hurt, but as a human, just best wishes, man. That is number 28 for Alabama. So they're gonna go to commercial, take an injury timeout. Uh, I'm gonna. So, alrighty. Well, now I gotta make a brand new poll. I we're gonna make that. I gotta do some stuff. So we're just hanging out. I just made this so that way we can see Alabama and Auburn go toe to toe. But I'm also I got some work to do, so I'm going to go ahead and just work on the week 14 chaos. Man, we're going to have a lot of chaos, so if you hear me typing, that's what I'm doing. If you hear me typing, I'm simply just working on stuff for the upcoming start of the countdown to Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Yeah, don't worry. I swear to God, as a Sooners fan, this is good. As a fan of the sport, imagine Alabama missing the playoffs because Auburn just said, "We own you" in the Iron Bowl. Jordan Hare Stadium is a weird place to play. God, that would be so funny. So Miami, let's see, UCF, Washington. I'll do the start here. We'll do this morning game. Yeah. Oregon. Oregon survives. Survives. Against Washington. And cannot play in the big. Alright, here we go. Alright, here we go. That clock is ticking. We are about to go under 11 minutes. And Alabama is 2nd and 8. Here you go. So that Auburn, you got to bring the pressure. And they stopped. They good. So that's good. Go on, Auburn. Do it. All right, you go 3rd down. Again, A stop here gives Auburn the chance to run down, to take some juice off this clock, and potentially get it into field goal range. Broken up, incomplete, no flag. And then pass interference. What is going on tonight? Pass interference. What? Ref ball screws over Auburn again. Sorry for the twitching. And tripped up and no. Alright, well, I mean, either way, I don't care as a Sooners fan because we already clinched their play spot. I do kind of want to see Alabama lose, but this game really just matters for the SEC. And by the way, this is the only way Vanderbilt can sneak backdoor themselves into the playoff is an Alabama loss. Because Alabama loses, they might drop out of the rankings. If BYU wins, then that it's for Vandy. So I'm going to talk about this December, but just know Alabama needs to lose, and then BYU needs to lose in order for Vandy to backdoor in. High throw, caught, and third down. Alabama's going to try to take this down as much as they can. And this is where we get that double-edged sword in college football. So since Alabama's running the clock down so much, here's what happens. If they run it too far down and then they don't get a first down, Auburn gets the ball with enough time to make a game winner. So this is a very big play for Alabama because this could be basically it. And there you go. That's it. This is why you can't do this if you're Alabama. You gotta get that first down. It's 4th and 1. They're gonna go for it, obviously. If they go for it and they don't get it, Auburn is in good field position. So they might take the delay of game they might let them try to jump offside and then take a delay of game because it would be a turnover on downs would be huge for Auburn because they'd be in good field position. And then there you go. First down, drive continues. Come on, Auburn. Alabama throw an interception right here. They're going to throw an interception, guarantee it. Alrighty, bend don't break. A touchdown for Alabama could swing this game open. Auburn's got to step up and take take that hit, because if they don't and Alabama gets in the field goal range, they're gonna keep this rock's gonna keep going. So again, they're in field goal range already. Okay. So that'll be a loss. I'm only watching this just to give Alabama a chance to be Clown of the Week alongside Broken Arrow. So Alabama's playing for walkout for Clown of the Week. Oh my God! I know it's gonna happen. Alabama's gonna do some trickery, and this is gonna go real bad for Auburn. No trickery, and ooh, they did. They could do it. Now, if here's the thing, they hold them to a field goal. If Alabama gets this field goal, then the only thing they would have to worry about is a touchdown. Because if they hold Auburn to a field goal, then it might go in overtime. So Auburn needs to step up, and then we'll go from there. If Auburn steps up here, we'll go from there. Because if Auburn makes a stop, this gets real interesting. There you go. 4th and 6, they're going to bring out the field goal unit, and if he so this is not a gimme, but if he makes it, this is interesting because Auburn would just need a no. There's no flag. There shouldn't no. Is this no? You have getting soft ass call. Sorry for the language. Alabama touchdown. There's the trickery. There it is. They got the hold. Oh my God. Auburn just got Alabama on holding. Oh my God. Alabama just got a holding call. Oh my God. It's going to be holding on Alabama. Oh my God. Oh, you can't make this shit up. You can't make it up. Right in front of the ref. You can't make this shit up. Oh, wow. Oh, you can't make this shit up. Oh, Jesus H. Christ. Oh, that's going to suck for Alabama. Good for Auburn, bad for Alabama. A field goal does not do you any good, Alabama. Oh, Ty Simpson just throws it, and he's going to get stopped. He's going to lose a yard. He's going to lose. He's going to go back for negative. He's going to go back for negative. And Auburn is going to possibly, if they stop him, oh my God. Ty Simpson is just, he trying to do everything, and it's just not settled in. And holy God, is this interesting. Now they're 2nd and 11. A stop here moves, Ty Simpson cannot take a sack. If Ty Simpson takes a sack, effectively that gives Auburn hope. A first down effectively doesn't. They got him. It's going to be 3rd down. but it's going to be manageable, so that's good for Alabama. I'm a Sooners fan. I should be rooting for Auburn, but I don't know. At this point, as a Sooners fan, I don't care about this game. I just care about it because it doesn't mean it would be funny to see Oklahoma be the reason Alabama missed the playoff again. That's the only reason I'm watching this game. But I could care less. I could be watching Notre Dame put up a bloodshed on the football field against Stanford for all I care. God forbid, I can't wait to see that score. That score's probably going to be a bloodshed. So, 3rd and 2, game possibly on the line for Alabama because the field goal does not do them good. Because if they get a field goal, Auburn can just win with the touchdown. And there's 3 minutes and 59 seconds. And depending on how the rest of this drive goes, this might be 4-down territory for Kalen DeBoer. Because if Auburn decides to do Auburn, then Alabama would be forced to kick a field goal. And if they kick a field goal, then Auburn can answer with a touchdown. And if they do it, play their cards right, can effectively upset Alabama by winning. However, if Alabama holds up, then we are going to possibly have overtime in the Iron Bowl. Look, you can't make this stuff up. This is the Iron Bowl we love. But how's everyone's night going? Because for Alabama fans, this might be off. This might be one of your most heart attack nights of you had in a while. It's not like OU beat you. Anyways, how's you guys doing in chat? Let me see. Let me get some chat going. I guess. I'm glad you could join me in watching the Iron Bowl. The last 4 minutes the last 3.5 minutes at least. So, anyways, let's see what happens. Yeah, I'm gonna be laughing I'll be laughing so much if Alabama loses because we would be the reason they missed the playoffs because not only and then Florida State, Oklahoma those would be the 2 reasons Alabama cannot make the playoffs. And effectively, if Auburn wins, not only did Auburn just effectively end the season of Alabama, we are the reason they are in this place. We are the reason that Alabama is in this win and die situation. You can't make this up. I'm kidding. Excuse my language, but you can't make this shit up. The parody from last year is insane. Because it was last year but it was flipped. They won against Auburn and then lost to Oklahoma and then they were 9-3. Because they lost to Oklahoma and then they won out, they still were 9-3. I'm sorry, they lost to Oklahoma to finish off the season because they think they played an out of conference. All right, here we go. This is it. Huge drive for Auburn. The stop here is huge for Auburn. Here comes some trickery. And there you go. No flags this time. It is 4th-and-2, incomplete. Barring some offside, Alabama will have to kick a field goal. And Auburn just needs a touchdown, and they can win the game outright. A touchdown wins them the game. So 4th-and-2, Alabama's 4-down territory, so they're going to go for it. This is a huge shot for Auburn to make a crucial stop. So here it is. This might be the game right here for Alabama. Ty Simpson needs to get it out quick. There it is. Touchdown, Alabama. So this game is not over, but it could be, that could have been the dagger. Okay. Everyone, they're glazing Alabama, but it's not over. Like, people shouldn't worry because Auburn can still get a touchdown. And the only thing, again, like I said, the only thing Alabama is fearing right now is either this, they missed the extra point, which could happen. We've seen crazier stuff. Let's see. Well, if they make the extra point, I'll further explain. Okay, so you make 6 points. So it's not over for Auburn. It's just now Auburn's in a more tougher because instead of getting into field goal range, now you have to go in for the score. But it's not over. Alabama should have done a lot more on that. Should have kept the clock in mind. So Auburn now has a chance to answer back, and the only thing Alabama is effectively going to fear is Auburn putting their balls on the line and going for it on a 2 point conversion to win, or they're just going to possibly get a touchdown and tie it, and we might get overtime in the Iron Bowl. So for Auburn, the best shot is to get a touchdown early, get that quick, put the pressure back on the Alabama to go down and score a field goal, and then make a huge stop and get the ball back and kick their game. So there's a lot that can still happen. And now the pressure's on Auburn, but it's not like, oh, they have to score twice. It's just they need more than 3 points. Okay, so ref ball is coming in clutch, but so far this game. Okay, sorry for the twitching. I'm interested to see the rest of this game because it gets interesting now. Because Auburn's needs. I don't know. I just turned it. This just turned into a reaction, a live stream of this game, effectively, but it's not really. I'm just explaining, just giving you the facts. Look at that. I told you. Ooh. So again, yeah, Auburn has all 3 timeouts. Auburn has all 3 timeouts. And if they get a touchdown quick, then that's bad. They need to use the clock wisely. But Deuce Knight, all he needs to do is get a touchdown. A touchdown effectively ties the game. So you gotta keep an eye. You gotta keep an eye on the clock because once we get past 2 minutes, even if the ball is even if you get out of bounds. If you're not out of bounds fully, the clock still runs. So Deuce Knight will take the run. He gets out of bounds, saving those 3 timeouts. If you're Auburn here, you just need to play the slow game. You need to play the ground game, and then yeah, and before the 2 minute warning, if you're not even if you're out of bounds, if you're out of bounds, the clock will still run. So they need to hurry up here. Incomplete. That's fine. That stops the clock, but it's 3rd and 4. 4 down territory for Auburn. Effectively, this is the ball game. If Auburn cannot convert on 3rd and 4, and then they have to go for it. So they still have this is 4 down territory for Auburn. They need to convert to at least keep the drive going. It is manageable. It is 3rd and 4, so it's manageable. So either way, depending on what Auburn does, this might be the game. So he's gonna have to make a decision. So it's 4 down territory. You're gonna have to go for it. It is 4th and 4. Here's your ball game, folks. This is the ball game. No matter what, this is your ball game. If Auburn gets it, they keep their hopes alive. If Alabama stops them, it's over. Here we go. The ball's deep. and then they get the flag, pass interference, and Alabama makes a huge mistake on defense. There it is. And Auburn is going to keep themselves in. You can't do that against a guy. Watch this. So now let's see what happens. So he grabs the jersey and yep, got his hands around his back. You can't do that. You have to give him space to let him make a football move. Then you wrap him up. First down, caught, and okay. So if you're Auburn here, you gotta keep that clock's gotta keep in mind. So you might take it to the 2 minute warning. You're in range to make a touchdown. You got basically 8 chances at the end zone. So they're gonna take it to the 2 minute warning, save those 3 times. So right now you have if you get a first down, you have 8 shots at the end zone. I'm sorry, you have 5 shots at the end zone. If you get the first down, why do I keep saying 5? You have 4 shots at the end zone. If you get this first down, you have 4 shots at the end zone. Or if you want to play, you can try to see if you can wear them down. Because all you need to do is wear down Alabama, and then they can crumble. So let me just keep working on Week 14 recap. Who was next on the slate? Here you go. Yeah, just working on Week 14 chaos and a week recap for December 1st. Yeah, well, we're shaping up them. Here we are, we're back. All right, here we go. 2nd and 5. This is effectively 4 down territory for Auburn. They do have shots at the end zone. They need a touchdown to go in overtime, and that is not going to help. So third down, four down territory. They have two shots at the first down. If they get the first down, they have a shot to go to the end zone and possibly make this a tie ball. All right, here we go. Your ball game right here, folks. It is 4th and 2. It is 4th and 2. Here we go. Oh boy, Auburn is shitting the bed again. And Deuce Knight is one play away from forcing Alabama into the playoffs. Here we go. Game on the line. Your ball game is right here. First down continues, and they get it. He gets the first down. Here you go. The clock's still moving. They've got to keep an eye on that clock. Oh dear. Oh dear. They got to call the timeout. Call your timeout. Why are you not calling a timeout, Auburn? Call the timeout, Auburn. Oh my God, they're not calling a timeout. Auburn's not calling a timeout. What are they doing? Deuce Knight runs and oh my God, he runs out of bounds. You guys could have okay. I cannot believe we're about to see it. If Auburn can do this, we're going to overtime. A touchdown and a extra point goes to overtime. We will have. Oh my God! Oh my God! I don't know what to think. Auburn's got to keep the clock in mind. They cannot allow that clock to keep moving like that. They have 3 timeouts. They pitch it good. Gonna break room, and he lost the ball. And Alabama, that's it. And that's your ball game. Oh, what a heart. That's your ball game, folks. It is. I know I could care less about this game, but that was an Iron Bowl we will remember. And that's it. Alabama is going to go to Atlanta, and how fitting. It is a fumble. It is a fumble that caused the game to end. There it is, folks. Alabama takes what should have this Alabama, but Auburn did save all 3 of the timeouts, so they could stop them. But this game is effectively over. Okay. First down was their game is practically over because even if they use all their timeouts, they stop them. They're only gonna have the ball with what 30, like maybe at gifted 5-6 seconds. So they would need. I mean, it's Ashton Daniels too. I didn't even realize it was Ashton Daniels, not Deuce Knight. Man, this was a good game. But it's GG's. Alabama will. It is. Auburn came close, but Alabama is too good for Auburn. And that, my friends, is barring some weird crap that goes on here in Jordan Hare Stadium. Alabama is going to the Atlanta. Alabama will go to Atlanta, folks. And Auburn is not going to come out with the upset. Wow. We're just going to keep going. We're going to keep watching this. I know I said I would do this at the very end, but I think right now we should go ahead and turn it on to Stanford and Notre Dame. Because I know I want to see how much of a bloodshed we'll get from it. So, barring some shenanigans, this game's over. Barring some shenanigans, this game is over. So, Auburn's going to get the ball back with that if they stop them at least. So, stop here, they get the ball back, but they'll probably have, 5, 6, 10 to 15 seconds left. So, not a lot of time. But we've seen crazier stuff. So, their Alabama first down ends. Run good. He's not going to get anywhere. And, ladies and gentlemen, Auburn is going to get the ball back, but they now have 20 seconds, and they would need a miracle to do this. So, for Alabama, as it stands, they survive. But if Auburn pulls out the miracle touchdown and a Hail Mary, because they're going to throw a Hail Mary, if you're Ashton Daniels, you throw one deep ball first. If you don't get it, then it's incomplete pass. The clock stops. You have 3 shots. You have 3 shots at the end zone if you're Ashton Daniels. So you have 3 shots, and if you get when you do, if you should, I would take the fair catch and not let the clock run. Take the fair catch because so just if you're Auburn, you would take a fair catch here because it stops the clock and it prevents the clock from running. Well, it is going to run right now. So the punt's away, fair catch. All right, well, this is how worst case scenario for Auburn. Almost a muffed punt. So now you only have 2 shots at the end zone. You have effectively 2 shots at the end zone. The most you can, worst case is an interception. So you get 2 shots here. One, this is basically, if you throw 2 deep balls and that's it. You only have 2 deep balls. So this is your first one. Oh my God, bro. Alabama's going to get killed. I'll just let you know that Alabama's going to get killed in Georgia. So Alabama to the SEC championships, and God forbid we have a rematch again. Great job, Alabama. You made it. All right, let's turn it. Let's see what SMU and California is doing. We'll go watch Notre Dame as well. Holy crap, this game is close. Hold on, you guys. Yeah, I'm gonna. Holy crap, this game is close. Look at this. Look at that. Look at this game. That is crazy. Caught first down. Wow. If you are just tuning in from the Iron Bowl, I'm fixing my webcam for a second. There. I'm just finishing watching the rest of the SMU and California game. SMU is looking to to basically place to Vince himself. False start. SMU false start. Go and see what else is going. There are so many flags on the field. Nobody's posted yet. Neutral zone infraction on the offense. Okay. Oh yeah. By the way, we're gonna also go watch Notre Dame put up 80 against Syracuse, not Syracuse, against Stanford. Who's ready to watch another S team getting destroyed in the chaos that is Notre Dame football? Anyways, cool, good Iron Bowl. Probably just going to edit this real quick. Alright, I just changed the title, so now it makes more sense. We're just gonna do that and then wrap things up. Get ready to go to bed. But what a game from the Iron Bowl. What an Iron Bowl to remember. And that was a good one too. It had the drama and everything from the Iron Bowl we know and love. So yeah. Who's next on the weekend? I'm just gonna go down the order here. USF, BYU. No timeouts for SMU. Afterburners inserted. Rematch. 36, 37, 30. Oh, wait, this can tie it. Here we go. No matter what, this game is going to decide at SMU. An SMU win here, and they go into the playoffs. So they get not playoffs. They go into the they play. They will be going to play Utah in University in Virginia. It'll be SMU in Virginia. SMU wins tonight. It'll be Virginia and SMU in the ACC. Virginia won, and if SMU loses, Duke will get in and will be in over everyone else. Duke, I shit you not, Duke will make the ACC title if SMU does not make this field goal. Here you go. Ball game. If doomsday has occurred for the ACC with the loss to Georgia from Georgia Tech, Miami beating Pitt, Louisville beating Kentucky, Virginia beats Virginia Tech, and SMU loses, Duke's the only one that has not played either team, any one of those teams this season, which means they have and that's it. It is a doomsday in the ACC. Alabama, not Alabama, Cal. It is. Yeah, I know. Hey, welcome. Iron Bowl, awesome. By the way, SMU just got beaten by Cal. Everyone relish in the chaos that is the ACC. Doomsday is happening. So it'll be Duke and Virginia and Alabama survived against Auburn, in my opinion. And what do you know? We look rivalry week. We got some upsets. We got some blowouts. It's been fun, and what a way! Yeah, guess what? Hey, SMU, your job is to win and prevent doomsday. You got that? Oh wait, didn't you realize the ACC is the worst conference in my opinion? Um, Congratulations, California. You just upset the only team that could prevent Duke from getting into the title. So, with that out of the way, because my everyone else is two losses, Virginia is the only team that. Yeah, go Notre Dame. Hey, guess what? We're gonna watch another slaughter. I kid you not. I'm gonna switch it over to that game real quick. Get ready for the bloodshed to be spilled across this floor. By the way, Notre Dame. Hey, listen. Can I tell you guys something? You want to hear something very, very heartwarming? While I put this on, let me give you guys something very, very, very heartwarming. And I'm sorry, 21-0. The bloodshed already be good. Look, coming from a Sooners fan, I respect the fact that no matter what, you guys get disrespected because you play not in a conference, but you still do. You play like you're basically playing as if you were not a buzzsaw. You know what I mean, but you play like you're beat like you just got beaten by what USF and Oklahoma State, and then just screw all the way. And honestly, to that I say, I respect that, man. Listen, I know your schedule was not good, and yeah, listen, look, I know a lot of people have said your schedule sucks, which that makes you can't control it. At the end of the day, you can't control your own schedule. Ohio State, they're you and Ohio State had basically the same type of rec schedule. You had no really quality wins, and really, it's sad to see that Notre Dame did not really show their true colors because they basically played cupcakes. Hey, but listen, you gotta win, and the goal of this year is to win and survive, and you've exceeded that. But listen, now guess what you guys get to do? You guys will sit back and watch not only the ACC collapse, but you'll get to see how Ohio State handles Indiana. And oh, good. Just watch Oklahoma clinch a playoff spot. Yeah, Oklahoma, not pretty, but you gotta survive. So it's been a very nice day. I mean, listen, I love college football. I love rivalry week, and Vanderbilt. I think this year was the underdogs. Vanderbilt takes care of Tennessee. Uh, okay. I like the if I so like if I were to make YouTube content, I would never do the NFL because that would mean I'm doing two of the biggest sports and covering all that with high school. It's just not really my schedule. I like the NFL, but I'm more college football than I am the NFL. And so if that answers your question, it's more a personal thing and just I think college football has better balance than the NFL. So yeah, but I'm glad. I again, I back to the Notre Dame thing. I like your guys' program. I like your mentality, and that gets you far. And it's very. I'm not glazing you. I'm giving you the respect that you deserve because I believe. Oh wait, I just wait. Oklahoma's 8 right now, right? Oklahoma's 8, right? If I recall, Oklahoma's ranked number 8, right? If I recall, I don't remember off the top of my head. I'm trying to remember. I don't know off the top of my head if they are ranked number 8. Oh well, 28-0. I think they're ranked 8th. Hopefully, you know what you guys probably will play us in Norman, so would be an interesting game. That's in the future. But hey, I want to quickly just say about Notre Dame. One last thing about Notre Dame. I say this on the channel a lot, and you should really tune in if you want to hear it. The beatdowns will continue with Ohio State and Sooner fan. Uh, wow. What? Oh my God, I do need to work on everything else. I need to work on a lot. Busy the holidays. I am genuinely. Oh. Alrighty. Well, so December 7th is Selection Sunday. Alright, Notre Dame is about to continue their slaughter against the world Stanford. And I'm going to keep on working. I'm just going to keep on working on my stuff for the channel, content that I'm going to get out possibly within the holidays, start of the holiday season. So, anyways, enjoy this. Let's, yeah. God, I love this sport. All right, next up. Yeah, more ref ball. Ref ball is out tonight, folks. Ref ball is out tonight. I repeat, the ref ball is out. Houston, Houston. Ref ball is out tonight. Houston, Houston. Ref ball is out tonight. It's a must be a fucking heyday for them, late Thanksgiving nonetheless. Nope, never mind. They did not call it. Alright, there's that done. Now we do move down to the what? Next up we had Vanderbilt and Tennessee. Remember when Yeah, I'm just gonna let you guys. Just gonna let you guys watch. Just gonna let you guys hear that. And Stanford's gonna go for it, and the beatdown is about to continue. Never mind, he got it. Wow. Battle for Tennessee. Call it what it is. It's a rivalry. Let's see. Late night game in LA. All you Notre Dame fans, if you're coming in, just come on in, please. Come on in, Notre Dame fans. You're welcome here. I know the world hates you, but you're welcomed here. Even though I said some bad stuff earlier in the season, you guys have slowly shifted that, and now I actually love you guys. You guys are good, but nothing respect. At the end of the day, it's out of your control what happened in your conference, not conference, in your schedule making. So alrighty, and that's done with. So now we'll go and do. Let's see if anyone else has done anything on YouTube. Nope, nothing at all. That kind of shocked me. But it's kind of shocking in a way. Nothing happening. Okay. So nothing really happening on that front. Stanford University doing a kick out. Alright, next up we have. I got so many people to talk about. Honestly, these will all be rapid fire. I might give these two. I might give these three. I'll give these two spotlight moments, but everyone else will get rapid fire. These will all be rapid fire, so they will not be the week 4 weekend. I'm gonna mark that. Okay. This one. Okay. Uh, next up we have, let's refresh this because we're about to get some more. Alright, here it is. Yeah. It's a 28-3. Oh my God, it's a 28-3 curse. Oh my God, Tom Brady's curse has affected college football. No, it's gonna be a collapse of Notre Dame. Over my dead body. It's over my dead body. Now we'll do. Let's see. Alrighty then. Iron Bowl just wrapped up. Alabama and Auburn just wrapped up. We're gonna just say another Iron Bowl. Alrighty, and last but not least, I'm just gonna put rapid fire in. Navy versus. I'm probably gonna end this, go to bed. Notre Dame's gonna handle business. I love you, Notre Dame. Good job. Alright, I'm gonna go to bed.